Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. We're gonna talk about acrostic poetry. We're gonna talk about acrostic poetry. I shouldn't have been a singer, right? Believe me, I know. All right, so I'm in my poetry packet, y'all. What I want you to do, turn to page 36. 36. That's 3 after 33 and 1 less than 37. Okay, turn to page 36. Okay, we're going to talk about acrostic poetry, not acoustic poetry, acrostic poetry. So what this is, well, y'all are probably turning in your things. Let me grab my highlighter. My highlighter. Hopefully, y'all having a good morning, and if you're not, I didn't care. So check out what acrostic poetry is. Hopefully you're on page 36 by now. It uses a base word as its spine, and we talked about that with A to Z poetry the other day, and writing an A to Z poem. Because in that A to Z poem, let's see here. I'm going to flip back right quick. I believe this page. Ooh, they're making an announcement here.
Good morning, teachers. All K through 4 teachers, please report to the upper cafe by 8:15. Thanks.
Well, good thing I'm not K through 4 or K through 5 or whatever they said, because I'm making a video with y'all. All right, here we go. I'm going to flip back right quick. Page 25. We talked about A to Z poetry the other day, how it spells out the alphabet on its spine. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay? Just like that. And that was the other day. Let's see. That's going to go right there. All right. Trying to keep all my stuff straight. All right, so anyways, today we're going to talk about acrostic poetry, okay? Pretty much it uses the base word in the spine, similar to A to Z uses the alphabet, okay? And I've got a few examples down here. I'm going to explain the examples, and then I'll come back and talk about the direction. So what I did here, and these poems make no sense whatsoever. But again, like I've said, every time we've written a poem, it's about the format and the process. The format and the process, the format and the process. So check this out. What I did here was I spelled out my name. My name is Michael Bean, so Michaelbean. Okay, so what I did, I said, my dog Merida seems to ignore my request to stop eating my couch, where she thoroughly enjoys hacking away at the legs, aggravating the mess out of me and everyone else in the house, and our other dog Leia. Being of sound mind, I bought an elephant to scare Merida away from eating my couch, making it necessary to invest in peanuts. Didn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know what though? I got it done. You can notice I spelled my name out as my smile word, and I think it looks like I bolded the first letter in each line, so Michael and Bean. Okay, and over here, let's see, I spelled out Halloween, and you'll notice I made a boo boo here. If this is a rough draft, it'd be fine. If this is a final draft, that'd be a no-no. But it looks like I need to just make my font smaller, and that $5 would have carried over onto there and not down there. So shame on Mr. Bean for having a boo-boo in this, but check it out. I spelled the word Halloween. It says, here lies Mookie, my best friend, my bro, my astonishing partner in crime, whom I've never met, but let me tell you, he was a man with a beautiful large face. While we never knew each other, others have told that he could skateboard like a wild stallion, which seems strange, especially when you consider that horses can't skateboard. Every day, though, I'm grateful that I never knew Mookie because he would probably owe me $5. Man, that didn't make a lot of sense. That was kind of silly, but that's okay. Poetry can be silly, but I spelled out Halloween, the exception of my boo boo down there. Shame on Mr. Bean. Golly. Not even Mr. Bean can get this stuff right. So, hey, if this is a rough draft, that'd be fun because boo boos happens in rough drafts. But if this is a final draft, ooh, shame on Mr. Bean. Okay, so what you guys are going to do today is compose two acrostic poems. Now, there's a kick to that, okay? One of them, let me highlight that. One of them has to be using your first and last name, and then the other one will be a second word of your choice, minimum 7 letters, okay? So over here, I did Michael Bean. Now, I could have done Michael Allen because my middle name's Allen. I could have done Allen Bean if I wanted to. So I'm going to pick on Noah, my son. Hey, Noah, if you're watching this, I'm picking on you. So if I was Noah, he could do Noah Bean. He could do Noah Allen. He could do Allen Bean, okay? So when you do your name acrostic one, you can use your first and last name, your first and middle name, or your middle and last name. Okay, when you do it. Your second word, though, is a word of your choice. Just make sure it's at least 7 letters. So, like breakfast, I could do. Astronaut, I could do. I could not do July because July is only 4 letters. So, let me show you an example of like writing this in real time. Let me pull up Microsoft Word very quick. Word. Okay, so Mr. Bean told me I need to write one with my name, so let's see here. I'm going to pick on Ethan Lingy. Ethan Lingy, if you're watching this, eyes are on you. So what I'm going to do to set this up, I'm going to write out my spine word first. So there's Ethan. Skip on, and then Lingy. There we go. Ethan Lingy. So I've spelled up my word. That's the hardest part. Kind of like doing your A to Z poem. That's the hardest part. So Ethan went. I should have used a different name. I was just thinking of somebody in the class, but I can say everyone. Oops. It's all caps. I can say everyone look out for the terrifying. Oops. I'll say terrific because I don't want anyone to think Ethan's terrifying. Everyone look out for the terrific dinosaur that is hunting rabbits on Dabney Avenue next to the pharmacy. Spell pharmacy right. Next to the pharmacy and next yoga studio. There we go. All right, so look at this. Not making a lot of sense, but that's okay because format is a process. Format is a process. But I spelled out Ethan right here. ETHAN. I said, everyone look out for the terrific dinosaur that's hunting rabbits on Dabney Avenue next to the pharmacy and next to the yoga studio. Okay, not making a lot of sense, but then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to do the lean part. Okay, so I'll have one of these done. My second word, or my second acrostic, though, because like I have two, can be any word as long as it's, I'm going to count what's this, 7 letters, at least 7 letters. So if I'm just brainstorm some words that have 7 letters, let's see here. Let's see, amazing as M-A. Yeah, amazing would work. So I'm going to do amazing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on the dot. So I got the word amazing. Okay, and I can say Arkansas is a state next. Nowhere near Maryland, and just hop, skip, let's use commas, hop, skip, and jump away from Alabama, which is currently overrun. Let's go on with zombies. There we go. And I can keep going from there, okay? Keep in mind that each line, same thing with the A to Z poem, make sure each line has at least 3 words in it. We'll keep that rule consistent from the A to Z poem over to here. So I started doing my name. I did Ethan Lingy. Ethan, sorry if you're embarrassed by this, but whatever. And then down here, my second acrostic is going to be any word I want as long as it's school appropriate and it's at least 7 letters. It can be more than 7 letters to make sure it's at least 7 letters. I'm doing amazing at the moment. If you got any questions, send me an email. Cohort A people, I'm going to check this on Monday. Okay. So make sure you got this done for Monday. Cohort B people, we're gonna check this on Tuesday. Okay. Tuesday. Remote people, same thing what you've been doing the whole poetry unit. Take a picture, send it to me. Take a picture, send it to me. By email. Um, I don't respond, I did not get it. Okay. So when you email it to me, within a day or two, I should respond and say, got it, thanks, or something like that. If you don't get a response, it means I haven't seen it yet. I'm not saying you didn't send it, I'm just saying I didn't see it yet. Okay. So if it's been like 4 days and I don't respond, you may want to send it again and be like, hey, Mr. B, didn't get a response. Are you still alive? Hopefully you won't have that problem. But got any questions, send me an email. But that's Acrostic Poetry right there. Holler at me if you have questions. They're pretty straightforward. They're pretty, easy to do. But if you got questions, holler at me. Talk to y'all later. Have a good weekend. Bye bye.